hop onto the correct trail and immediately go off of it, naturally. Two out of 86. Oh boy, we're gonna have a ways to go here, but that's what I'm gonna. That's what I've been enjoying the crap out of this game for. It's fun. I got a couple of buddies went to KOH this year to. I guess somebody was helping out in the pits. There's a couple people I know that were actually racing it. Hopefully, sometime next year, at least one person I know might have a race car built for the 4600 class. I want to try and go out there to help them out in the pits. So I can play this to try and familiarize myself with what to expect before I actually make it out there. It'll be an exciting time. Hopefully, I'm hoping I'll be able to make it to the race next year if people I know end up getting their car together and are able to run the race. It'd be fun to be a pit crew for them. But yeah, oh, open the rock. There we go. It'd be nice to have enough money to have an actual 4400 car, but that's probably not gonna ever be in my future. Yeah, I did not know anything about Beam. In my head, it was still like that beta game. People got into crash cars. I didn't realize it came this far. Now it's got everything from like actual drifting and auto racing to what feels like probably the best off-road racing game that currently is there, since suspension tuning is actually a thing. It seems to work really well in the bumps. It seems to handle well in the air. The rocks handle really well. I can't think of any other game that has all the stuff in it that this does. I just heard a scary sound, but I hope that was just a skid plate hitting a rock. And it didn't break the car. 5 checkpoints into the race. Probably take her on a low range. So open up a little bit more. We can actually try and pick some speed up, maybe, without being too aggressive and wrecking the car. So, after just doing this in the game, I don't ever want to drive the actual race. I'd be stressed out the whole time about wrecking the car on a small bump somewhere. The amount of times I've been going smooth, fine, and I hit one pothole into the car and just wreck the whole thing. Alright. Open desert, hopefully we can start going a little faster. So I hit that rock. Okay, I don't think we broke anything. I think we're all still in one piece. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of hours into it right now, since it's like feeling like MX bikes, but off-road racing. Since I've been wanting a game like this for a really long time, and it's neat to have it actually here, since it seems to handle really well for like short course racing with the Pro 2 and Pro 4 trucks, and especially the Ultra 4. I think it's really cool to actually have a game that does crawling and wide open desert racing this well. It's really cool to me. Really excited to see where it goes. I tried to subscribe to all the Patreons I could find for people that are making interesting stuff to try and support them and support their content. MX Bikes is very frustrating. But the low speed control just is awful, but I guess it kind of is an MX sim where if you're not moving, the game just kind of has a mental breakdown and doesn't really function. Yeah, I guess this is closer to a simulator like MX Bikes, but obviously the graphics are way better, the tuning seems to be more interesting, everything's way more customizable and looks a heck of a lot better, and this is obviously my car doesn't flip on its side and I'm going 2 miles an hour. Alright, now we can start picking some speed up by the look of it. Gonna not get... Oh! Remember, if I slam on the brakes, we'll end on the car. Alright, doing okay. Is the remote... It'd be neat if on the remote pit I could actually stop to have the car repaired. Yeah, the low speed control on MX Bikes makes no sense. If you like sneeze wrong, you flip onto your side and then your game glitches out and your bike just goes flying. After getting through some of the frustrating, I'm starting to enjoy MX bikes more because it feels... Oh! Oh, okay, we're okay. We're okay. I thought that rock was gonna rip a knuckle off of my car, but we're okay. Oh. That does make the game a little bit more exciting and more fun to play, though. At first I thought I was gonna hate the destructible cars, but it really makes it more interesting compared to, like, actual wheeling and stuff. It's just, I have fun with, having the car braking be part of the options. Makes it a little bit more fun. So it does punish you a little bit, so maybe you're not so tempted to drive everything third gear wide open because you hit a rock and that just ends your race, much like it actually would. Oh, get the front end back down. Oh, come on, land on the wheels, land on the wheels, land on the wheels. Alright, we're good. Do I still have okay, we're doing a little bit of the Chevy with the front end, but we'll see how far we can go before it falls apart. I don't think there's a pit or anywhere to get that repaired, so we'll limp it along and see how far I can make it before I actually pull the car here. Ah, not very long is the answer. Oh wait, no, we're still on the wheels, okay. Alright, we'll just have to drive carefully and see if maybe eventually there's a pit we can get that repaired at. I don't think there is, though. It would be cool if you could eventually... I have no idea if it's how it works. I don't think there's pits you can go to get your car repaired, but it'd be neat if you could, like, wreck it and then limp it to a pit to get it repaired and then finish the race. Okay, now I think we're gonna have some problems. I saw that wheel locking up. Let's see how far I can push with it. Just kind of all over the place, trying to keep it going straight. Oh, we are having some real problems now, but we're limping through the best I can. Bright news, it does turn left a little bit better now, so we're ready to go for NASCAR. So we're coming back into Hammertown. Maybe. Oh boy, it's we've got some Kentucky lean going on. We gotta try and... Oh, now we're getting them to the faster stuff now, aren't we? And that might do it in. We're still running. This is the part where it'd be cool if it was fully functional so we could watch the suspension do its thing going down the highway, but we're struggling to keep it together right now. It's very difficult to drive when everything's trying to fall apart on you. Everything is just swerving uncontrollably now. Definitely gonna need to get an alignment done. It does turn to the left quite nicely now, though. The only upside of, since the car is already kind of fucked, they no longer care, so we're powering down and maybe that'll set a better lap time if I'm not going to drive carefully anymore. See, it's just turning to the left for me, so it points me right at the next thing. Oh, that bush was a hard bush, apparently. Oh, we lost drive on that wheel. Okay, yeah, she's fucked. To reset this. See if I can grab the UFO car now, maybe. How do I don't even know how to get out of this, actually. Oh, abandon, there we go. To grab the UFO car and try again with something that's a little bit faster. Hopefully more durable to tolerate my shitty driving. Nope, nope, nope. I want this one. Actually, this might not be the single seater I thought it was, but I should be good to go now. We'll have to grab the UFO car of the multiplayer for the single-seaters that are just not even fair. Well. Alright, here we go again. Oh, that's cool, you can actually look. Okay. Oh boy, I don't know if we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna have a 3-point turn that. Alright, we'll try and drive first person for a little bit and see how it goes. This is making me really want to set up a sim, like, next winter when I get snowed into my house and have nothing to do like I currently have nothing to do. It's making me want to spend a bunch of money on a really nice sim rig and, like, build another dedicated computer just for running this game with an actual wheel and a manual shifter and handbrake and everything, and get a real rig set up in my basement to actually play this, because this is, it's a lot of fun, and it would be a lot more fun with an actual sim rig set up with like a little VR headset or something, but future projects once I... Oh boy, I hope my car is still together. Forgot this opening bit's kind of brutal. Yeah, like this gave me a new appreciation for people that are actually running this race with how much this you just have to drive blind up and down a lot of these hills. TV just makes everything look so tiny. Turn the lockers on. Try not to break the car. Alright, we're through that. We're getting somewhere. Just need the car to survive through these rocks. Yeah, the stuff I'm looking at, I want to, if I do a sim rig, I'm looking at, I think the thing I had priced out is about $1,200 to get everything set up, since I want it to all be, trying to buy once, cry once, but I'd rather have everything be the thickest gauge steel I can find, so it's, nothing moves, nothing rattles, I want everything to be locked down tight, and try and set up something good, since, especially with this game, I can see myself, multiple occasions where I'm gonna panic and get on the brakes, especially with VR. I can see myself slamming the brakes and shit pretty hard when I get to a few panic and oh shit moments. Might try to turn the locker back off. Oop, oop. It feels so much faster in the cockpit now, though, so I feel a little bit less bad about going so slow through some of this stuff. It's just, without having the course memorized and the code ever feeding you base notes, it's a little scary coming over some of the stuff blind. Oh! No! Damn it. The recovery takes you straight back to the start. Oh. That's brutal. Alright, we'll try and drive it in third person now, so I hopefully just have a chance of getting out into the back to where I was before without wrecking the car. Doing good. Yeah, I know. I know, well, yeah, a real car, like, yeah, you'll get a piece of shit Honda Civic or something, but, like, you're not... I'm sure somebody has, but I doubt the average person's dropping high six figures on a sim rig. Like, you'd have to spend to get a 4400 car, or a competitive modern 4400 car. Probably lock the dips in for this part, until I'm at least out of the technical stuff. So you make sure I don't hit a rock so hard I immediately break something off. I feel like the car is pulling sideways, but I'm hoping that's just my imagination. Just need to make it out of this first section without breaking. So it feels slow, but like hitting this at 16 miles an hour in any other vehicle would going fast, it would yeah. This is a crawler. I don't 40 they all have to if you pull any car out of the 4400 class, it's going to be a more capable trail rig than pretty much anything else you ever run into on the trail. Because they have to do, in addition to the wide open stuff in the desert, they're running the most fucked up rock trails in their country. So I unlock the dips. I don't know if the dips actually will explode if I leave them locked in, but I'm assuming they'll be happier if they're free. Oh, don't hit that rock pile. Oh, I think we're pulling. It feels like I'm pulling to the right. Why am I pulling to the right? No! Why? No. Oh! Oh! Alright. I think everything looks good. We'll charge ahead. It looked like everything was probably... we might need an alignment, but we'll charge ahead. Oh, I'm glad that's a good rear axle. Alright. Let's get her going back. Hopefully into some faster stuff now. Actually start putting some power down. There's the remote pits. I don't think we have an opportunity to actually fix the car here, though. It would be cool if you had a chance to fix your car in the pit, but I don't think you do. Oh yeah, I think our alignment is a little bit off, but there is no chance to repair it, so that sucks. Yeah, I get that they're slow, but I would bet you pull any car that's actually finishing KOH out of the 45 or 4400 class, it's probably a more capable trail vehicle. So they gotta do everything. Oh, shit. Alright, we're good. Okay, we're good. Well, we're not good, but we're not any more damaged than we were 30 seconds ago. That one might hurt, though. If I can't spin us back up onto the wheels, we'll just sit here and blow the motor. Let's see if something eventually happens here. Yeah, I do have a few short course tracks. I guess I'll load one of those up now. It seems to be apparent that I'm not going to be finishing that without some large amount of practice. I've got a couple tracks in here. There's also a couple other more fun, I guess, areas. But we can run on some laps of Crandon, I guess. It'd be neat if they had the ultra core short course race that they do at Crandon in here too, where it's just the track with a few rock gardens piled into the middle of it. Alright. Grab this thing since I don't think I actually have a good Pro 4 truck in here. Doesn't have quite as much power, and it's not making as much noise as the other car, but handles a little bit more predictably through corners. Everything feels so slow now. My speed's faster, but it feels so much slower. I know there's one more interesting track I'll run over to instead. It's got a few more jumps piled in on it, but it'd be neat to see more of those tracks come out since this game actually does do really, really good for every kind of off-road racing. I think it's this one? Yeah, this one. Looks like a map that belongs in Reflex, not Beam. Yeah. Yep. The ones I could find for actual short course tracks aren't super polished. This one's, I think it's something somebody just pulled out of their ass and made it something to drive on, or it feels like you're playing Supercross with a trophy truck. We'll grab a trophy truck this time. Why am I not seeing what I thought I should? Uh-huh. Yeah, it should be there, so why can I not find it in my vehicle list today? Oh, there it is. It was right in front of me, and I just couldn't figure it out. Alright, there we go. There are asphalt tracks with jumps. Oh, I am not good with two-wheel drive trucks. I am really, really, really bad with two-wheel drive trucks. I suck and I need four-wheel drive. I need four-wheel drive to pull me out of corners because I can't deal with two-wheel drive slipping. Be neat if they had like one of the new Brenthal four-wheel drive trophy trucks. That'd be cool. Well, this isn't a short. What I'm driving right now is like a desert racing Baja truck, not really a short course truck. It's got all the suspension travel. Yeah, I'm bad at driving these things, so I just spin out a lot. I have issues with two-wheel drive trucks. Some would say this is a skill issue. About to cheat and grab the Ultra Ford buggy back so I can have my front wheel drive to help pull me out of corners. Yeah, like, I did not realize how detailed Beam was. I think it honestly puts spin tires to shame with stuff like the limit straps and everything actually does something. All the parts move. It's... the antenna's whipping around there. This is really cool to see how much detail gets put into these things. Yeah, because you can actually... I didn't realize that until you pointed out. You can watch the limit strap, like, bounce taut underneath the truck there. Drive with a lighter touch on the throttle, I guess. You can do a rhythm section with the trophy track. There we go. Now we're playing MX versus ATV. I'm just amazed that all this exists. I didn't know this was a thing until like a couple days ago, and I missed out on so much cool stuff in this game. Just leave it in second, I guess. Okay, I suck. We're getting a four-wheel drive car. Grab this thing back. And now watch as I actually make it around the track because I have my front wheel drive to pull my front end around the corners. And like the other thing that's neat about this game too is like you can disconnect axles, so you can do front and rear digs. If the car is set up for it, you can do front and rear digs with this, which I thought was really cool. You can't do that stuff in spin tires. Oh, this is so much better. To actually pull myself through the corner. I say as I immediately screw something up. Overrev the track, blow the motor up before I finish one lap. Oh, a little bit too aggressive trying to slide it into the corner. I don't know how you would put bikes in this. I'm sure somebody will eventually figure it out, but I feel like trying to do a bike would be a whole different animal, trying to get everything to balance right. This weight shifting of the rider is so important to make that work, and I feel like that's what makes stuff with bikes difficult. Whereas with a car, you don't really have to worry about the rider so much as just steering and putting gas and brakes. Does that jump actually have a landing for it? I'll have to go try that after, next time I see it when I come around the track to line up for it. Oh! Oh, why couldn't I crash that gently when I was trying to do the KOH run? That was so much of a gentler crash. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get the rhythm section clean. Oh! Nope. Didn't work. I'm gonna go try that again. It'd be neat to get a drive down the whole thing sideways. I just blitz the loops like a supercross bike. Apparently I can, okay. Alright, just try lining up for this rhythm section again. I can't imagine if they ever put a rhythm section in an actual frickin' racetrack. That would be like a supercross rhythm section. That'd be ridiculous. I don't think I've seen them do it. I think they've usually been tabletops or something. I don't think I've straight up seen them do stuff where you can take the option of trying to double or triple over stuff. Alright, let's see that ramp there. I want to go hit that ramp. Alright, I think control home will place my home section. Yep, there we go. Alright, we'll try wide open in a second and see where that gets us. 64 at the takeoff was not fast enough. But apparently also didn't break the car, so that's good to know. Okay, we need more speed to clear that apparently. I want to see if we can actually grease it to grab a faster car. $73 at the takeoff? Ooh, not, our driver might be dead. Also, what the frick is some interesting polygons we got coming out the front of the car? Alright, let's try again. I forgot to set my home point. Okay, so we need to be going faster than 73 when we take off. That's good to know. Control home, set the point, and see, now we need at least third. We need to get into third then. They were close. If I turn the locker on, maybe it'll help put the power down a little bit better. Oh, it's okay. I just broke my exhaust until I hit the rock there. I didn't actually need to hit the landing, apparently. Oh, come on! That's so close. There we go. Only kind of broke the wheel, but I'll call that as we made it. Okay, there's one interesting map. I guess I'll go to the next and mess around a little bit more. Which one was... Oh, this one. Here we go. My wheel just dabbed. See, this is what I originally thought this game was for, is just crashing cars and shit. I didn't realize it was, like, actually a really good simulator that drove how you would expect a real car to drive. Alright. Oh boy, that was more power than I was ready for. It's all painted for the long jump. Trying to get the front end down. Oh. Oops. I hit the wrong button, I got excited. There we go. Alright, we'll try and get the front end down. I don't think we're gonna get the front end down. We go for a sweet backflip though. And splash. What other exciting cars are there to launch? Semi-truck? I haven't actually driven the semi. Oh, it's got like the Mythbusters plow on it. That's great. Grab the dump truck and see if there's some... Can I like bore the engine out on or something with more power? Engine. Well, I can put nitrous on a diesel apparently, so we'll do that. Stock long block. Don't have other options. I'm assuming bigger numbers, more turbo? 12-speed manual. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. Oh, this is gonna... We may not make it to 12th gear by the time we hit the ramp. Well, we'll just shift to 10th, and we'll just hold her at 56 PSI a boost. That's good for it. And splat. Oh! One other place I guess we can try and go to if I pull the map up. Okay. See if that drag R is still... Or, I don't know what the fastest thing is to hold up to what I'm about to need to do. Okay, let's drag in downforce. That's probably what we want for this. I just like how the license plate customizes to your Steam name, and we are already having problems. That didn't take long. This is where I think the racing wheel would help to try and at least keep the thing moving straight. I don't think I've ever actually made it down this before. I'm grinding away on the roof. Forgot to set the home point up here too. There's like 3 jumps I have never once hit smoothly enough to actually make it down the whole thing. I'll cheat by starting in a higher gear. If I short shift every gear, I won't start spinning out on me as badly. I want the lower ramp, please, and thank you. Please don't crash me. Alright, 179. 179 was too fast. So now I don't think I'm gonna make it down to the next ramp. Okay, so we need to go slower than 179 off the takeoff. Try a $1.50 even, how about that? Oh, it was close. Maybe 160 is the magic number to make it over the jump. Yeah, we're just grinding roofs all day long, so I can't make the first frickin' jump. Alright, we'll try it. 165 maybe is the magic number. 160? Almost. Yes, 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 stay on the wheels. Yes, okay, 160 is a good number. We're pulling to the left pretty hard now, though. Oh, get back on the wheels. Get back on your wheels. Get back on your wheels. Oh, you dirty whore. No, you will make it. You're good. We're gonna... Crap. Still got one-wheel drive. But yeah, that's not going anywhere. This is where I maybe give myself a chance to actually land the jump, but it's got no traction at all on the frickin' ramp here. Maybe I can put some street tires on it. Engine starved of oil. No, the bus. I'll do this. I'm gonna try this once, and I'll grab the bus next. I think that this might actually roll faster in neutral. Come on, let me kick it into neutral. There we go. So I think the motor's gonna blow up trying to coast down this in gear, and I think it'd be faster to do it in neutral, and I don't have a clutch. There's a rocket bus? I did not know there was a rocket bus. Oh, we're starting to get sideways. I will grab the rocket bus next. I did not know that was a thing. I also don't know why planes are a thing in this too. Of all stuff, I didn't realize I had planes and boats in this for a driving simulator. Pretty sure we're rolling faster than the car can actually drive right now. So I'll try and go for the shallow one and see if we can actually make it. Oh! Didn't mean to accidentally drop it in reverse, but we made it. We actually made it. We'll see if we can make it through all of these with the trophy truck. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. That was the furthest I've ever made it down that. Never made it that far before. Alright. Oh, is that a freaking... Oh, that's cool. Or is that a Unimog in there? That's cool. Rocket bus. Ram bus? I see a ram... Oh! Rocket engines and a ram plow. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, we'll see if we can actually make it down the ramp then. I need to go to the map and put my home position back at the top then. Hey, there is so much I'm still learning about this. I thought this game started as this one of these like stupid physics simulator things where it's just crashing cars in a dev menu. I didn't realize how much cool stuff there is in this game. Oh. Oh, I can just fly up with the bus. Huh. Suppose that... Oh, wow. I guess the aerodynamics are how people make planes? It just seems absurd that they simulate the aerodynamics good enough for there to apparently be planes in this now too. Try and blow the motor up. There we go. Engine's fucked. And we're going sideways down. Oh. Back to roof grinding. At least we can pick some speed up this time. I actually want to try and make it down on the whole course on the bus now. And when's the motor gonna blow? There it goes. Oh, I overshot the jump. Okay, that was it. All things considered, that was a pretty smooth landing. Don't really have any steering control at this point, but all things considered, we landed pretty smoothly, I think. If you're in this bus, you might still be alive. The wall will be my guide. Now I feel like I'm playing Kerbal Space Program again. Well, I wish I got into slow motion before that happened so I could see what just broke. It's nice to see it peel like a tuna can to make sure you're nice and not confident that the bus will keep you alive if it flips. And see how quickly we can blow the motor this time. It's so quiet and peaceful until... Oh, let's see if we can... Are we gonna... Oh, I thought we were gonna hit the... Okay, pancaked it again. It's so quiet when you're in there. I want to try and actually make it down all of the jumps on one of these, though. So at least if I hit this too slow, I could just click the rockets in the air to try and... Oh, we're gonna come down tail happy. Very tail happy. Get the front end back down. Okay. Got one rocket, some very not balanced thrust. Oh, the rocket is completely sideways now. That's great. If we make it to the bottom of this, I bet you we can do something interesting, though. I just have to not break the rocket off on the way down. I still have thrust control. No! Oh, I wanted to spin like a top if I made it off the ramp. Damn it. And pancake. Pick up a bunch of speed and then pump the brakes and try not to go too far. Well, that wasn't what I was hoping for. I just want to make it down this whole ramp setup once. I guess the rockets being offset to the side like that probably helps a little bit with stability. Okay, so the bus for some reason is flying way further than every other car, so it must be acting as a lifting body or something. Alright, we would still be alive if we were riding this bus. That was a good landing. Pulling pretty hard to the left now, though. Pump the brakes a little bit more. Oh, my brakes are fading. It's okay, we made it this far, we don't need brakes anymore. I want to see if we can make the last jump, though. Last jump. Oh no! I didn't want to hit that. Ah. Try again. See how quickly I can overheat the brakes on this too. Oh! Oh, I wanted to go into slow motion because I thought we were going to wrap it around the pole. Hit the wrong button because I got excited. Alright, I gotta actually try and pick a ramp this time. I think we're gonna have some problems. Okay, we'll just avoid the first ramps entirely this time down. Try and keep it together, just make it down this whole freaking sketchy ramp deal. On the brakes a little bit earlier so that when they fade it's less of a problem. Use the parking brake to help slow me down, and don't lose the rocket, don't lose the rocket, don't lose the rocket, don't lose the rocket, don't lose the rocket. Okay, we're still in good shape. Considering we jumped at 142, it's in pretty good shape. Alright, just gotta get one last jump and see if we can clear this gap right. The other cars made it in neutral. Oh, we're gonna be scraping. I want to grab something else. I want to actually try and make it down the whole freaking thing. I don't know, the monster truck be better for absorbing the bumps. Oh, there's like inbreeding and fucking your cousins, and there's like the normal monster trucks. Let's see what happens with this one. There's like a monster jam arena in this too, which is what's I guess interesting to me is they did such a good job with the simulating aspect of the game that it seems to work well for. Oh, this is gonna be a bouncy ride. I need to get you in neutral. Slow down so I can downshift you. Stupid over-ramp production is stopping me from downshifting. Come on, going. Why are you, it's like stopping me from shifting into neutral as if that's gonna like hurt my, there we go. Why is, okay, just need to wait for it to actually, oh, that's why it's handling like shit. I'm only now realizing I have poor people springs for suspension. That's why it's dog shit. Alright, let's see if we can take the lower ramp here. Yeah, it's a bouncy ride. Go for right ramp. Right ramp was the correct call, but not quite. That's a sad looking frame. Okay, now beyond that, there's a lot of other really cool stuff in this area. I don't know where these people get the time for that, but there's like NASCAR tracks, there's rock crawling, Somebody spent some ungodly amount of time putting everything into this. Oh no, I pooped the tire. Alright, can I get a vehicle that's not on third world springs for suspension, please? Or are these all... Oh, I just realized it's called the Leafer, that's probably why. Do any of these? No, these all have leaf springs. God damn it! Now, where are my coilovers? Unless there's like a setting for it, I can... Maybe there's a setting I can change somewhere. So I guess I haven't checked the vehicle config to see if I can swap it out for coilovers. Ah! No. How did it know? That's exactly what I wanted. This is perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. It would be neat to get a truck that actually has, like, good coilovers and stuff. Okay, that was kind of cool. I actually did like the little Monster Jam backflip. It's, I guess when the simulator is good like this and it's got like suspension and tires and all that simulated, it kind of makes sense to me that, yeah, you can do everything from like track cars to Monster Jam, rock crawling, and so on. They're simulating axles, springs, tire pressure, and all that. I guess it makes sense that all this will work. So I just don't know anything else like this. For 20 bucks, I'm surprised it's still only 20 bucks, because it seems like they should be charging a lot more for this. Steering angle is kind of terrible. Oh, wait! Aha! So there is some slight four-wheel steer? Maybe? Alternate? I don't think it's steering. Try and go do another backflip, and I might go do some rock bouncing. Or call it a night. Definitely drives like it's a leaf rug inbred piece of shit from the south. It's like that I don't know how much time got spent. Like, there's a whole frickin' Baja desert track in here too somewhere. There's a bunch of rock bouncer stuff here. It just amazed me. There's all these different settings for this. I guess I gotta go into the vehicle config. If I want my Baja Pro X, I can go in here and grab my probably 43 or 44 inch. Yep, 43 Baja Pro X. There we go. Hubs, that's what I need to go to. Rear wheels. It'd be neat if the menus were a little bit easier to navigate, but I'm just amazed that there's that amount of tuning you can do with everything in this to get exactly what you want. And this one map has all this crazy stuff in it. It's like, compared to spin tires, the rock bouncing in this game is definitely way better because you can actually make horsepower and have traction. Oh, I shredded the tire. Oops. Oh, I guess I gotta hit that a little more momentum. Yeah, this is so much... I thought spin tires were cool too, but now that I'm playing this and like my axles don't clip through rocks, this is so much better. So you can actually get grip on the rocks. It seems like different tires actually behave differently. Settle down now. Okay. See if we can actually make it up this little rock section without flipping now. Oh boy, I don't like that angle. I don't like this angle, not one bit. Alright, we saved it. See if we can back up the hill and reconfigurate ourselves. Okay. Oh no, not after all that. Really? Start over. Make the whole hill in one run now. Oil pan damage. Alright. Try again. It's not happening. Get back on the wheels. Okay, I guess I actually have to be a little bit less of a retard and pick a better line through here. I feel like the rolls matter more in this game, I feel like, because your car can actually get damaged and you don't have a winch. You can just, like, drag yourself. You can't just drag your car on the roof for 3 miles to get somewhere to fix it with a winch in this. You actually have to make it or you're gonna have problems. Let's try going more to the left here, maybe. Try and take the fun bouncer line through here. This would be fun to play with the force feedback wheel, even though full hydraulic steering and a force feedback wheel might not make so much sense. Alright, let's try boosting it in second this time. There we go. Second gear is what we needed to get over. Alright, this is the last thing in the way. Oh boy. Ah! How do I reset anywhere? Oh, I'm on fire now. That's a new one. Can I start a forest fire? Can I start? Is starting a forest fire a new feature? Well, my driver's burning alive, so I'm filming a Brick and Ice's video here. I'm about to get banned on YouTube for the car burning to the ground with a driver in it. The only thing I don't think I've actually tried yet is running anything on a road course for pavement. Let's see, which one of these things looks like it might have some fun track trim. I don't do anything with road racing, so I know basically nothing about it. Feels like I'm going fast. Oh, I forgot, I just have drive. I was trying to shift, but it's an automatic. Which is, I guess, the other thing I find interesting about, I like this more in spin tires, you can actually just pick a gear and hold the gear if it's a manual, and automatics are actually automatic. So I guess it'll let me shift stuff automatic, but it doesn't, yeah. I keep trying to downshift, but I forgot this is an automatic. If there's motion blur, I gotta go turn it off. I don't like games that have motion blur in them. It just bothers me all over the frickin' place. I am not a road course driver. I mean, like in the default game, without doing something, without having the whole sim setup or like a manual gearbox or something, you get automatic high range or low range. You can't like tell it, give me third gear, and no matter what I do, give me third gear, and you can't like clutch dump it in third gear to bump a hill start or anything. Not that I'm aware of, at least, without having an actual setup. Whereas this, I can at least use a bumper button to dump the clutch and start it in gear on a hill. The pavement driving in this actually feels really good too, which is just shocking me. And we wrecked it. Anything else interesting on this track? Oh, there is the Baja track I haven't actually done yet. Suppose I should pick a vehicle to run this with. Try and redeem myself with a trophy truck. Because, like, somebody spent... It actually looks like a really good track that would have been, like, in the base game, but somebody just made this out of free time for not getting paid for it. I can't imagine how much time they spent placing everything to make this, since they have so much stuff packed in here. Oh, that's cool, there's a split lane. I think the right lane might have been the fun one to take, though. Oh, wait, no, I see a jump. Let's see if we can actually get our shit together and hit it. Ooh, G down on that. That must have hurt. place where I struggle to keep the car moving straight, so I don't have the ability to do small inputs, and around the rope. I think my suspension might have collapsed, but if we stay on the gas, we can try and power through. Because, like, this is just... Yeah, no, I think it's really cool that there's something like this in the game. It's okay, we're doing some weight reductions along the way to help us run to the finish line faster. Pretty sure my driver front wheel's bound up. Trying to make it to the finish. I'll spin it around town. I am not at all good with... I'll grab a four-wheel drive car next time and we'll see if I can make it through quite a bit faster than this. Jeez, two-wheel drive cars are hard to drive. Gotta imagine it wouldn't be this unpredictable in the real world, but maybe it is. Oh, there's the finish. Oh no, that was the finish. I think we just finished. Oh no, we didn't. Ah! No! We're so close! Try one more time to finish a lap. I'm so used to always having four-wheel drive when like, at least between driving the RC cars and every other bit of this I've played, I'm so used to being able to fling it into a corner completely sideways and have four-wheel drive to pull me out, or be able to gun it all the time and have the four-wheel drive system to help keep the car straight. I'll try the right lane this time. Ooh, I like the left lane better. The left lane's a lot less narrow. Oh, that is such a troll. Okay, now we're joining back up. Oh, I didn't realize I could... That's helpful. I didn't realize there was a button to put me back on the wheel without completely restarting. Thank you, I appreciate that. Probably slow down a little bit, because we haven't wrecked the truck yet. But it's cool to watch the suspension, like... Oh boy, we're going into the water. was just cool to watch the suspension do its thing until I got distracted and didn't see where I was going and crashed. And now my foot is stuck on the car and preventing me from driving. Well, eventually I've got to lose it. There we go. The good news is I only caved the roll cage and it almost killed the driver, but the wheels are still fine. We're pulling pretty hard to the right. I take it back. We caved the cage in and we're pulling pretty aggressively to the right, which kind of works out because we're making a right-hand turn. Oh! That's okay, the tree caught me. Oh, sad noises. Wait, so I'm hitting control. I hit control and nothing happened, so I don't know. Okay, so we'll reset this, and I will abandon that and grab a four-wheel drive car and see if I can actually finish a lap now. So I'll do one lap of this, and then I'll probably be done for the night. Betcha first lap I finish first try now that I don't have to deal with a two-wheel drive car because I can't handle that. Left lane's more fun, so we're taking the left. Don't quite have the raw top speed of the trophy truck, but I've still got enough brake power to apparently endo the whole car in the air. Good to know. Back to the beach. Feeling much better this time. I also like having four-wheel drive, so if I start to go nose over, I can suck the end back down once the front wheels hit the ground. Much better this time. Car is still in one piece. I don't know what's up in the air. By the time I saw that, I think I'm long past whenever you meant to send that. Ultra 4 cars handling. They just need to put different tires on a trophy truck, maybe, because even off the power, this car is way more predictable. Oh no. Oh no. Turn got. Oh boy, we are having some alignment issues. I'll try and loop it to the finish. The bright side, I can turn to the right super aggressively now. No! control arm's still there, it's just bent pretty badly such that I can barely turn to the left. If I lock the front diff, maybe that'll help. Oh, the finish is right there, I think. Limp it across. No, I need to get a wheel. I just started getting into this game a few days ago once I realized that it has all of this crazy stuff in it. And we might have to make a pretty... Oh, no. Low range? Okay, low range gives me the torque I need to power through. Just need to limp it across the finish line here. I'm going to set up a simulator at some point, but I didn't realize this game had all this crazy off-road racing and other stuff in it now, so at some point down the road I'll set up a sim rig. Alright, low range is giving me the torque I need. We can limp it across. There we go. Okay, we'll try one more time with one more different car. Let's try that other buggy thing that... Actually, let's just try it again, but I won't be stupid on the one corner, and I'll actually hit the brakes over it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Logitech G920 something maybe. So I know when I set it up, I want to get a steel frame for the cockpit, so I'm gonna have to build another computer that I can mount onto the frame. I'm at least playing on a controller, but I'm gonna be setting up like at some point in the future, I want to build a whole cockpit or get a cockpit set up that's solid, and build a dedicated computer, get either the VR headset or ultra-wide monitor, and have something set up where it's a standalone unit that does nothing but run racing games. Because it seems like if you're not playing on... It seems like this game should be relatively easy to run if you're not trying to go with some crazy resolution. But yeah, the wheel would definitely help a lot with all the high-speed off-road stuff and being able to make finer adjustments that you really can't on a controller because you've got such a tiny degree of movement. An actual wheel would definitely help a lot with making the finer corrections instead of everything coming down to your thumb. I'm not worried about the cost of it, I just need to like get space set up for it. The cost won't be an issue for it. You just don't have space to set it up right now and time to build a new computer. Got too many other things I need to worry about first. Try and keep the car in one piece through the beach. Oh, my 3060 Ti seems like it's doing just fine on it, so I don't... Not like you need the latest 4000 something series to run it. Try and actually finish a lap out here. I'll not be stupid on this corner, and I'll actually hit the brakes for it. So this one tightens up kind of late. Aha! That's the key to our success, not hitting that tree to 110. Turns out when you don't crash your car, racing's a lot easier. Oh, that's gonna bite me in the ass. Oh, I saw that coming. right at the finish line. Broke everything. God damn it. Alright. I gotta try one more time. I'm gonna use the UFO car so I can go a little faster. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I wanted to... You joke about getting out and running to the finish. I think it was the side-by-side class at KOH this year. Somebody, like, they planned poorly, and they ran out of gas literally 100 yards before the finish line at King of the Hammers, so they hopped out, and two of them had to push their side-by-side around the track to get to the finish line. And once they got close enough to the pits, one of their pit crew ran out to help them, but somebody was literally pushing their car across the finish line because they ran out of gas. Or no, I think they blew a belt with 100 yards to go. I think we're still a faster lap time with this one. Because this has way more power. I wonder if there's a car that's fast enough to clear this whole thing as one of those double. So I know we're about to overjump the shit out of this. We don't brake check it. Ooh, there's a G out. This might be the first time I actually had this car pinned at max speed. And this one you actually can fling this pretty hard into the corner sideways, and it actually does really, really well at everything. Eating the bumps a lot better than the other car did. Oh no. Alright, I gotta start paying more attention and keep her on the wheels. I think we're still making much better time than my last run through here. So I think we were like 3:05 before I crashed right before the finish line last run. Oh, saved it. Alright, thanks for coming in, appreciate it. All, 4 people watching the stream here, we got more viewers than the Mix vs. ATV Legends has players. Alright, let me get on the brakes for this way I don't wreck the car with like one turn to go again. And, okay, we're on the wheels, we're good. That one turn gets deceivingly tight at the end. I think 3:05 is where it was coming in last time when I had a clean lap before I crashed right at the end. Alright, home stretch, 3:05 the time to beat. Let's try and get in. We're actually still tracking pretty straight. Yeah, we beat that by quite a bit that time. Alright, there we go. I gotta get to sleep, so thanks for the 10 people that came out. I'm gonna move on and get to sleep. There'll be a new video tomorrow morning. I figured I'd stream some of this since I'm having fun playing the game. I'll see you guys